Hello, I'm Beverly Thompson in for a vacationing Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. It's official. Construction on the Southside Revitalization Project is now underway. A groundbreaking ceremony was held for the project on East Lakewood Avenue on July 17th. The site includes approximately 125 acres, which are located south of the Durham Freeway and just north of North Carolina Central University.
This site is a very important part of the Durham community. The old Hayti neighborhood has a very tremendously rich African-American heritage in Durham. The displacement of so many residents and businesses from Hayti by the construction of the East-West Expressway of North Carolina State Highway 147, that's well known. It's been thoroughly documented. We cannot bring back the old Hayti neighborhood. We can begin to recreate some of its vitality and livability. And today we begin that recreation with the construction of 132 units of mixed income rental developments consisting of 1-, 2-, and 3-bedroom apartments, with 80 of those units being affordable to households earning less than 60% of the area median income.
The groundbreaking ceremony marked the beginning of construction for the first phase of rental development.
The rental development will feature a playground, a gazebo, a covered picnic area, an outdoor seating area with benches, an on-site management, a leasing office, a community room, a resident computer room, a fitness center, and an outdoor swimming pool. There will also be a resource center, which will work with and implement supportive services for residents of the complex.
The first phase of the project will include 119 rental units and 13 live-work units. Those will be located at Lakewood Avenue and Roxborough Street.
And a live-work unit is a unit where a person has an opportunity to have his business in that unit and also live in that unit. And we hope that's going to be very successful.
The new home ownership units will be built on the west side of Roxborough Street. The total cost of the project will be $20 million. As promised back at the beginning of the year, the mayor, the police department, and many of their partners are working to find new ways to address violent crime in Durham. Mayor Bill Bell announced in January that he would be meeting with key leaders from the community to develop a new approach to reducing violent crime. Now, the group is ready to offer an update on their progress. That update will be given during a community meeting on July 26. It will be held from 6:30 until 8 p.m. at the Holton Career and Resource Center and is open to anyone interested in finding out more about possible solutions to this serious problem. The state's first bus-on-shoulder system is now in operation right here in Durham. We got a chance to ride along recently with a Triangle Transit bus that will be participating in the program. The system allows select buses to use the shoulders of Interstate 40 when traffic speed falls below 35 miles per hour. The sections of I-40 in Durham County that will be used for the program are on Westbound I-40 between the Durham Freeway and the US 15501 Interchange, and on Eastbound I-40 between 15501 and Page Road. The buses are not allowed to go faster than 15 miles per hour than traffic they are passing. And they will also never go faster than 35 miles an hour when on the shoulder. For more information about the BOSS program, visit triangletransit.org. Working with the arts community has long proven to be a benefit for the city. Find out how one such partnership is paying off for us all when City Hall This Week continues. Welcome back. The Full Frame Documentary Film Festival is continuing to prove itself as a beneficial partner to the city of Durham. The festival brings documentary filmmakers and film lovers from around the world to downtown Durham every spring.
Full Frame Festival is an annual event held every year at the Carolina Theater and other downtown locations. It is one of the world's largest documentary film festivals, an opportunity for independent filmmakers to screen their films not only for the local audience, but also for potential investors, for distributors, and for the press. It's part of the process by which films get distributed. The films get seen, get picked up either for theatrical screenings or for television as a result of being shown here in Durham.
This past festival received a $55,000 grant from the city's Office of Economic and Workforce Development, giving the city a significant return on its investment.
The festival that happened this past April, as an example, attracted about 11,000 people to multiple screenings. Altogether, more than 30,000 tickets were sold. Of those 11,000 people, approximately 7,500 were from outside of Durham, from around the United States and around the world. The Durham Convention and Visitors Bureau has estimated that those 7,500 people, while in Durham, spent approximately $2 million in restaurants, hotels, stores, and for other services. And within that, paid over $72,000 in local taxes through the sales tax and hotel occupancy tax. So that's all money coming into the city that helps support our economic vitality.
In addition to the four-day festival, Full Frame sponsors other events throughout the year as well.
It sponsors free community screenings of films both during the festival period and throughout the year. For example, the Movies on the Lawn series this summer at the American Tobacco campus is an example. In addition to that, they provide a number of educational opportunities for area students. They provide opportunities for local film scholars and filmmakers to interact with these national and international filmmakers who are coming to town for the events. The reviews, the articles that get written that appear in newspapers around the country and on the internet help enhance the city's reputation as a place that's a vital place to come, to live, to do business, to work.
For more information about the festival, visit fullframefest.org. Durham's oldest golf course will soon be back in business. The grand reopening of Hillandale Golf Course will be held on Thursday, August 2nd at 10 a.m. Following opening remarks by Mayor Bill Bell and other city officials, there will be a family fun day from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The 100-year-old public course has undergone an extensive greens renovation and is now ready to serve the Durham community once again. For more information about the Hillandale Golf Course, visit hillandalegolf.com. Fostering more economic development activities for Durham is one of the most important services the city provides. Find out what many of you are most pleased with and where improvements are needed when City Hall This Week continues. Welcome back. As we mentioned earlier, the Full Frame Documentary Film Festival is just one of the many arts offering Durham provides as part of its economic development activities. That's why this week's What Durham is Saying focuses on economic development efforts and the feedback received through the 2011 Resident Satisfaction Survey. The highest levels of satisfaction with various aspects of economic development were the proximity to arts and cultural amenities. 66% of those who responded say they are satisfied or very satisfied with the access they have to these opportunities.
Well, cultural amenities in Durham are always pluses. Places like the Durham Performing Arts Center, the Durham Bulls Athletic Park, Hayti Heritage Center, as well as great restaurants, always create great places for residents to go, but they also attract visitors from other places. And so when visitors from other places and residents have all of these places to visit, the image of Durham is going to be maintained and consistently elevated.
Building on this type of satisfaction, the city is working to improve on some of its other economic development efforts. Among those are providing resources to support training and development for people who are underemployed. The survey shows that 35% are satisfied with this city service.
The City of Durham's Office of Economic and Workforce Development, or OEWD, continues to administer federal funding for employment and training programs for unemployed adults, underemployed adults, and laid-off workers, and low-income youth. Also, the city works under the oversight of the Durham Workforce Development Board, which is a group of private sector and public sector individuals that have been appointed by the Durham City Council and Durham Board of County Commissioners. The programs and services that I just described, as well as those available for ex-offenders, are offered not only by the city, but also by Durham County, are available as part of the Durham JobLink Career Center system.
Residents can access these services at 3 locations, one on Briggs Avenue, another at Northgate Mall, and at the Durham County Criminal Justice Resource Center. The city will also continue to help address job creation after 34% say they are satisfied with this service.
We will continue to strategically recruit and retain companies in high growth industries that will not only create jobs now, but also in the future. We'll also be working with small businesses and entrepreneurs to help foster and support innovative ideas that can create jobs and sustain job growth.
Improvements that also carry over to how the city approaches code enforcement. Find out which of these services rank strongest and where improvements need to be made in our next What Durham is Saying. That does it for this edition of City Hall This Week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Those links are listed on your screen and can be found on the Public Affairs homepage on the city's website. And of course, you can still find us on demand on DTV8's webpage and on the city's YouTube channel. I'm Beverly Thompson. Thank you for joining us.